Hello, and welcome back to Road TRIpVIA, the once-a-day road trip trivia quiz. Today's episode is number 522. The category is before and after number 8. These are the two-part questions with a word that ties them together in the middle. So if I asked, what was the Abbey Road tune that wrote The Art of War? The answer would be, Here Comes the Sun Tzu. Good luck! Question 1. What is the name of the wild-haired boxing promoter from the 70s and 80s that also happens to be the world's largest venomous snake? The answer is Don King Cobra. Question 2. What was the name of the ordinary viral infection of the nose and throat that also symbolized the conflict between the US and Russia in the latter half of the 20th century? The answer is the Common Cold War. Question 3. The long Russian novel written by Leo Tolstoy in 1867 was given what name when it was smoked ceremonially to prevent fighting between the Native American tribes? They called that the War and Peace Pipe. Question 4. Who was the American-born French entertainer, French resistance agent, and civil rights activist in the 1920s that always arrived with one more loaf of bread than the usual 12? Her name was Josephine Baker's Dozen. Question 5. Nothing can stop this title character of a 1962 Gene Chandler song from fixing you up an original Texas-flavored hot link that delivers on every mouth-watering bite with just the right amount of spice. The answer is the Duke of Earl Campbell. Question number 6. What was the name of the Dutch-born king who ruled England jointly with Mary II starting in 1689 and is also a large and tasty deep-sea New Zealand fish? The answer is William of Orange Roughy. Question number 7. What is the name of the Old West outlaw and bank robber who takes a flying trip to the Big Apple in a fuzzy fruit in a 1961 book by British author Roald Dahl? The answer is Jesse James and the Giant Peach. Question 8. In the DC universe, when Superman's young reporter pal admitted to fathering Mary-Kate and Ashley, the sister actresses then became known as the what? They became known as the Jimmy Olsen twins. Question 9. A separate price for each dish on the menu is granted what French term when it is issued unconditional authority and allowed to act however it wishes? The answer is a la carte blanche. Question 10. What is the name of the Southern California Spanish mission town that became a first lady in the late 1980s and a first mom in the early 2000s? The answer is Santa Barbara Bush. Question 11. What record by the English rock band The Beatles includes the soundtrack to the 1967 television film of the same name about the prestigious French cycling race? The answer is the Magical Mystery Tour de France. Question 12. What is the name of Anthony Burgess's dystopian novel in which teenage killer Alex leads his gang to a shift at the American chain of fruit drink beverage stores noted for their specific drink? The answer is A Clockwork Orange Julius. Question 13. What is the name of the English Quaker colonialist for whom an American state is named that teamed up with a silent partner for a funny Vegas magic act? The answer is William Penn and Teller. Question 14. What was the name of Dick Grayson's crime-fighting mentor who took the single Donkashay into the top 40 in 1963 before he became Mr. Las Vegas? His name was Bruce Wayne Newton. Question 15. What is the name of the old Hanna-Barbera cartoon titular cat and mouse team who throw chairs and fight one another on their new daytime talk show? The answer is The Tom and Jerry Springer Show. Question 16. Who was the British author that took us on an adventure to Narnia in 1950, and before that he took us on an adventure to Wonderland in 1865? The answer is C.S. Lewis Carroll. Question 17. Stephen Hawking's 1988 biography of the entire universe was titled what, after the #1 hit in 1973 by singer-songwriter Jim Croce? The answer is A Brief History of Time in a Bottle. Question 18. What was the name of the man who resigned as Chief Justice of the US Supreme Court in 1795 and then pined for Daisy Buchanan in an F. Scott Fitzgerald novel? His name was John J. Gatsby. Question 19. It was over in an old American country store and restaurant that the acrobatic plane made what type of rotation on its longitudinal axis? They call that maneuver a cracker barrel roll. And question 20, and my new favorite before and after question. What is the name of the thin piece of disputed Israeli-Palestinian land that is always involved in a popular college-age clothes-shedding card game? The answer is Gaza Strip Poker. Alright, that is it for today. Thank you for watching today's episode of Road TRIpVIA. By the time this gets published, it will be probably close to 2 hours late. I really hate when I do get these in late. I've got one more busy week ahead, but then after that I should, my schedule frees up a little bit, and I should get back to getting these published at noon Central Standard Time. So that's what I'm shooting for, but like I said, I think it'll come out about 2 o'clock today, and I apologize. But just hang with me, we will get back on the right track. We've got 521 other episodes, plus today is 522, so we will get back onto that on the path to 1,000 trivia quizzes. Here is question 21, the tiebreaker for today. Don't forget, this is the before and after category. What is the informal nickname for Santa Claus after he became the ex-Mr. Jessica Simpson? The answer is Old Saint Nick Lachey. That one's not as good as the rest, but it counts. Old Saint Nick Lachey. Thank you for watching today. Have a great weekend and see you back here tomorrow.